Hello, friends.
Hello.
Welcome back, finally, to another episode of the RLD podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Sean.
I'm Michaela.
We forgot how to do this.
I don't remember.
Oh, man. Yeah, it has been a minute, guys. If you're in the wedding industry, you know very well that we have been go for probably 2 months solid now. And so it is a whirlwind.
It's that time of year.
Yeah. And so that's why we haven't released one for a little bit.
We knew this was coming.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, still, our goal was to release, what did I say, once a month or something like that. When we started this.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, we can do more.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and there are some months where we can. But I think, again, I think we need to put these on our calendar and prioritize them. Otherwise, they just won't happen. And our friend Emma Berman, she's been on a couple times. She mentioned you can record stuff if it comes to mind and you don't have to release it till later. And we're like, oh, yeah, duh. We could do that too. So if we have a minute.
Yeah, but also that doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just the type of person that, well, you know, if I buy you a Christmas present, I want to give it to you right then. It's the same thing applies, I feel like. Like,
yeah.
If I have something to share, I want to share it.
That's true.
So,
and then get it out.
Yeah. So it's hard
yes.
to pace that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's okay.
But anyways, despite all that,
There's no rules.
We finally have a day. Yeah, there's no rules.
No.
We finally have a day today, and so we decided to plug everything back in. I had it tucked away. This is, again, we've had a lot going on here.
Collecting dust.
Fire it back up. I didn't know if it was going to fire back up, but it did.
I mean, it should.
I had to hook it up to another podcast machine, like a car battery.
You lie.
It's a dad joke for you.
Oh, my goodness. I haven't had enough coffee for dad jokes yet.
So I think we're going to start out by doing an update, just what we've been up to and why it's been so crazy and everything.
Yes, but also stick around because there is actually a method to this madness for this podcast. You have some great things to share later.
I do. I want to share about the importance of audio, and I want to do a deep dive into that after we do this intro. But it's something that's really important to me, especially now. But it's something that I've learned more and more as the years have gone on, how important it is, and everything around it. And so, yes, we will be talking about that.
Yeah, I mean, our last episode was all just recap, and we talked forever. We'll try to be better about shortening that a little bit, maybe. But maybe. Also, there was no, there's actually something to share that has potential helpful purpose or whatever. So
yeah, insight.
There it is. There it is.
Into us, through experience, through personal taste, all that kind of stuff. So, and then you'll be able to speak into it a little bit too, because you've been editor, Michaela, as well this year.
Just a wee bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I, if I'm being honest.
You can be honest. Honesty is the best policy.
Oh, good. If I'm being honest, I cannot recap without actually looking at the calendar because it's a blur.
Let's pull up.
So I must open the calendar, which is, I mean, what would you call the calendar the equivalent to? Because without this, nothing happens, nothing runs. I would literally forget everything.
I don't know.
Is it
gas in a car?
Equivalent to a calendar?
I don't. Yeah, it's literally. If it's not on there, it doesn't exist.
Yep. Yeah. So, definitely need this. And I don't actually remember when we left off. So I'm just going to say let's start.
I'm trying to remember when we released our last episode.
I'm sorry, guys. This is... wow.
This is a great example of we just need to hop on here and get anything out. Sometimes those are the most fun.
For reals.
I don't know if we released one in June.
We did.
We did?
We did, because we talked about the weddings that we did.
Okay.
Like we talked about Michael and Hannah and Addie and Alex and...
Okay.
But I don't think I don't remember. Oh my gosh. We maybe should have prepped this a little bit
No, this is great.
No, okay. We talked about going out to the Griffin house a couple times. So I think
yeah.
I think we probably are like into mid-June.
Okay.
So, yeah, we did some mini sessions in June. And beginning of July, out in the gorge was great. We did mini sessions at the refuge,
I feel like I've been out to the gorge more this year than all the years in the past for me.
Yeah,
personally.
for sure. It's been very like May through beginning of July. I feel like was a lot of going back and forth out there, which is great. It's beautiful.
I love it out there.
It's a bit of a drive, but it's a beautiful drive.
Yeah. So there was construction going on. I know you had brought it to my attention.
Oh, yeah.
And everything. And so normally we go the Oregon side, and that's where it just gets wide open. You get to see the water and everything. And Beacon Rock, like you drive by Beacon Rock and all that stuff, right?
No, Beacon Rock's on the other side.
Oh, sorry. What's the one I'm thinking of? That's on the Oregon side.
I mean, there's a bunch of them, but one's called Rooster Rock on the Oregon side that you drive by, but we don't really see.
I'm thinking of something else.
I don't know, but Rooster Rock has a nude beach, so we don't go there.
Oh.
Don't do family sessions there, guys.
Did that happen to you?
No, but I'm paranoid about it.
I feel like you would have told me about that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
It's actually on Google Maps as like...
Close your eyes, kids.
This part is nude beach part. This part is not. So
I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you can see Beacon Rock from the Oregon side.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking of something else.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what you're thinking.
I don't know what I'm thinking.
But there's all kinds of waterfalls on the Oregon side. There's the Crown Point thing.
Anyways, the reason I brought that up is because of the construction, we've driven out there on the Washington side a couple times.
Yeah.
Which is much more enclosed with trees and stuff. And then it's a lot windier, and you go by Skamania Lodge and stuff like that and everything. And then you got to cross the Bridge of the Gods.
Yeah. Which is a cool bridge.
It is a very cool bridge. Yeah.
Kind of creepy a little bit, but...
You think it's creepy?
A little bit, because like it's pretty, but it's like it's got this weird
oh yeah.
Whenever the ground is made up of
and it's narrow.
Yeah, it's like really loud.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you've driven over it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that.
But it's the gal that's in the booth, one particular gal, an older gal. I think she's, this is probably a very part-time thing or whatever, but it's perfect because she's so sweet and so kind, and it's a very monotonous job, I think, probably in my opinion, but to be joyful with a person for like 1 minute each, I feel
it's not even that. It's like
30
like
seconds.
20 seconds.
Yeah. I feel like I could do that. Something like that.
I would hope so.
But no, there's more to it than that. It's like engaging it with each person. I feel like you could do a thing where it's just like, you just say the amount or whatever, cash or card, blah, blah, blah. And it's just purely transaction, but she actually connects with the people, each person, and she brings a lot of joy to it. So
Sure.
I don't think it's that simple.
I mean,
I think she does a good job. So I enjoy seeing her every time.
She seems like a really nice person.
Yeah. And then it drops right down into that sweet little town,
Cascade Locks.
Cascade Locks.
So you guys, just if you can't tell, I love maps and all of
Yes, she does.
geography type stuff. So
Yes.
I kind of nerd out on that. Sean does not.
In fact, whenever we're traveling and Michaela disappears, it's usually because she's gone to find some sort of map. And so you'll look around and sure enough, you'll see her, just tiny little Michaela standing in front of the big map or whatever.
I need to see it.
Yeah.
It's so helpful. And
it reminds me of that scene of Friends when they're in London and he goes, I got to go into the map. It's the 3D map that Joey has.
Yes, I can feel that. Like, I relate so much. And I've always been that way. But yes, I like to know where things are. I will sometimes just get on Google Maps and look for locations or whatever. There we go. So that's why I know all these names.
Yes. Anyways, Cascade Locks is a cute little town.
Love it. We did a wedding there.
Yep.
Not long ago. Micro wedding. It was great.
Yeah. At Gorge Beer Co. Is
Yep.
it Gorge's Beer Co. or Gorge Beer Co.? I can never remember if it's...
Nah, don't ask me
Gorge-
that.
Gorge
I'll
Beer
remember
Co.
where the town is. But
Yeah. Well, Gorge Beer Co. makes more sense for the
yeah.
little place. But they have a cute little area behind the actual brewery. And it's great. It's perfect for a micro wedding. And that's the first time we've actually shot there because the last time we were at Gorge Beer Co., it was too rainy to go down there. So they ended up having to have it up on that balcony, that covered balcony. No, it wasn't covered. Just the couple was covered. Everybody else had umbrellas.
Yeah.
But
it was great.
Yeah, that was really great. Again, the venues out in the gorge that I've been really enjoying are the Griffin House. We shot at a brand new one that I had never heard of. I don't think we mentioned this last time, Craig Rat Hut.
I don't remember if we mentioned it, but hey, we shot there.
Yeah, a venue called Craig Rat Hut.
Yeah,
It's
great.
interesting, but I did learn the history of why it's called that. So Craig Rats, as in, and Josh Berman actually brought some clarity to this. Craig's as in mountains, climbings, and then the rats are what you refer to as the climbers. And then the hut is like a central hub, and it's like a rescue hub for the rescue climbers that go out onto the mountain and stuff like that. And it makes sense because as soon as you drive in the lot, they have a rock climbing wall out in the parking lot. And then in the actual hut, it's very much like it just looks old. It's wooden inside and everything.
It's very lodgy.
It's very lodgy. It's got climbing memorabilia inside and everything. And it's very cool.
It's really cute.
And then the patio is where it overlooks orchards, like endless orchards, and then just this epic view of Mount Hood.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
I love it. It's funny that you say that Josh brought that to your attention. I would have never known, we're not mountain climbers.
No.
And also, the location of it sits, in between Mount Hood and Mount Adams. So it's not, right on the mountain. So I would have never thought, rescue for, it's still a distance from either mountain. So
yeah, which I'm assuming the parking lot, and I'm doing air quotes because it's very large for such a small little place. And I think because a helicopter would probably land there and then take them to where they need to go.
Sure.
But anyways, yeah, that was a really cool venue. Been at Columbia River Gorge Hotel. That was another venue that we just shot at out there. That was a larger wedding.
You got you and Josh shot there.
Yeah.
I have
yeah.
yet to be there. No, you've been there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've never been there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was the last time I was there. I was second shooting for Josh and Emma out there, and but this time our company was hired to go out there, and so Josh came and shot with me there, and had a great time. Super fun couple. It was fun because the groom's name was Oli, and I've never actually seen anybody in real life named Oli. But I grew up hearing the name Oli because my family's Norwegian, and my dad always made up stories of Oli and Sven.
Yes. Like everywhere we go to put our name in for a restaurant, it's under Oli.
That's right. My dad would put in the name Oli, but just funny, Norwegian lore kind of stories, and Oli and Sven were always the two characters.
I knew when they did their inquiry and it was like, they said their names. I was like, "Oh yes, this is meant to be. This is perfect."
Oh man, it was great, and he was just. They were both just so kind. But
it's funny because that day, you guys were out in the gorge, and Emma and I were up in like Amboy or Yakult area.
Yeah,
which is that's probably a good
that
distance.
was the crazy weather day.
Yeah, you guys did not have crazy weather. I mean, it was crazier. But it was nothing like what we had.
Well, the drive out there was really bad.
Sure.
But yeah, during the day.
Yeah, you got sunshine.
Yeah.
We had like a storm.
Yeah.
Like we had more rainy moments than not rainy moments. We had like little windows to run outside, do some photos, and then the sky would just start dumping on us, and then we had to run back inside. So it was crazy to be. I mean, that far apart, but we weren't really that far apart.
Yeah.
And just have completely, like, we had dark skies, and your footage is like sunshine, blue skies.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? This is the same day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Definitely lucked out over there on that because I didn't know what to expect. So, but they did end up moving the reception inside because of the impending storm. I apparently there was supposed to be a storm that rolled in around 6 or something like that, but it never came. It was on the outskirts. I think it ended up sprinkling a little bit around 8 p.m. that evening.
I think it was also cold. So they were like, it was colder than it was supposed to be. It was like in the 60s or something.
Yeah.
So at night they were like, for the comfort of the people.
Yeah.
Put them inside.
It worked. It was pretty crammed around the outskirts, but it surrounded the dance floor and everything, and so we were able to. That's a whole
nother topic. A whole episode on cramming people into venues.
Yeah, we had an experience recently.
Yeah, we're not bitter about it, but it was frustrating for sure.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's just hard to capture things thoroughly when it's hard to move around. When too many people are packed in. And so, yeah, it is a little bit frustrating because you feel like you're missing stuff and you just can't get where you need to go and everything.
Or there's always people blocking your view.
Yeah.
It's like...
It's
really difficult to get what you need to get.
Because even if you do have a long lens to be able to reach the action,
it doesn't matter.
Inevitably, somebody will stand up or walk in your way or whatever. Yeah. Everybody's trying to see. So, but... Yeah, so those were great weddings that we were able to be a part of over this last month. That was the end of July. That one, and then we did that elopement that next Monday.
It was a busy weekend,
or end of June. Sorry, end of June.
And then I think we've done a couple. Like mini session days beginning around those times too, so it's like a really like busy time. And then the weekend of July 4th of July was off, so that was great. Yeah. Which we're big 4th of July celebrators, so we were.
Excuse me.
Bless you. We definitely were,
especially this year.
Yeah, I mean 250. That's amazing. So we were planning to have that time to just celebrate and recover from the craziness of June. June was our biggest wedding month this year. But
Yeah.
then we rolled right into the showcase week for Groove Nation, which was
Yes.
epic as always.
So the showcase is the biggest production that Groove Nation puts on in-house every year, and it's always in the summer. It's always after competition season and everything, and they either do something that's themed, and it actually has like a story, and it's this whole production. Or last year they did kind of a culmination of all the competition pieces and that kind of stuff. And so this one was this whole theme, production, story, and everything. So we actually had to put in some work before to build content, media.
I think we talked about it on the show,
Did
the trailer that we made for it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool when they have time for that. Like, I think they alternate when they go to nationals versus when they do a production. So, like, this was a non-national year, so they, in theory, had more time to build a production. But let me tell you, they did not have that much more time. Maybe a little bit, but it was like these people, these children and teachers are like, I don't want to say freak of nature, but yes, because the amount of time they put into it and creativity and just effort in a couple weeks to create and learn this show was insane.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it was really cool to be included in a lot of that stuff for it. And you worked so hard, babe.
Well, it was a pleasure. It was a lot of work, but it's something that I'm excited to work on, like after we shoot it and everything.
Yeah.
Just because it's so different and they're so talented and all the work that they put in for their production and everything. It's just something that I'm like, I'm eager and excited to work on and to get that finished and out to them and everything. So, and then Emma even sat down and helped me choose some camera angles this year a little bit. So
that was so cool.
That was cute. I loved that.
It was adorable.
Yeah. And then I always have Michaela come in and make sure things feel flow-wise and everything feel good. And so, but it turned out really good. I'm proud of that one.
Yeah, I love it. It was great.
Yeah. And then, we finally went back to Abernethy.
Yes.
It's been kind of a hiatus, but I mean, that's been a staple every year for us to go to Abernethy multiple times.
Yeah. I call it our home away from home.
Yeah. And so finally made it back out there, and it was good to see everybody.
Love those guys.
Yeah. They do such a good job. And so we did a couple like nice, small, intimate ones out at their Abigail Garden venue, which is my personal favorite.
Yeah, we were there 3 times in a week.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny because we hadn't been there a while, and then all of a sudden it was like,
bam.
Here we are,
Yeah.
we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
And it was kind of cool to be able to see it in like a smaller, intimate setting like that, because they can hold quite a bit of people with that one. But I love that Abigail's part. Those weddings were great. We had it was so cool how it's a blank slate there, and then the couples can just kind of transform it to whatever their vision is, because they were very different.
Yeah. Can we talk about the 3D printed centerpiece things from that one wedding? Because I've been impressed with decorations before that people have brought and everything.
Yeah.
But this was like next level stuff.
They were so good.
Yeah. I'm excited to share this one because we got a lot of really good footage and stuff of what they created together. But so they had a variety of 3D printed centerpieces for each table at the reception. Not only that, but I think the flower arrangements and everything were created by the bride and crew or whatever. I don't know how many.
I think he helped too. I think Akshay helped.
Yeah.
It was so impressive. I mean, the flowers were not 3D printed, just for clarification. They were these incredible like giant whimsical paper flowers.
Yeah. And did you notice on the tables the Lego flowers that were incorporated into those arrangements too? There was so much detail. Like if you just glanced at it, you'd be like, "Oh, that's beautiful." But if you looked a little deeper,
it was so cool.
There's so much detail, and he's a big Lego guy. Oh my gosh, there's so much to talk about in this one.
I know.
So
they're big nerds like we are.
Yeah.
And I just love it.
So let me go back to the centerpieces first, and then I'll move into the Legos. So Star Wars printed out, 3D printed out Star Wars memorabilia and stuff like the Darth Vader mask and everything. They had the starships flying around. They had, oh my gosh, it was just table after table.
It's like hard to verbalize it and give it justice because when you just hear, like, it was just so well done.
Yeah. It looked like they had spent a fortune on this stuff and reached out to a company that builds this stuff like custom. It was really high quality.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
really
they did
detailed.
spend a fortune. I don't know how much that stuff cost, but it was epic.
I mean, I don't know because I know that it's created with the spools and everything, the 3D printer. I don't know what their setup is. I'm sure the startup cost to get all that stuff or whatever can be spendy. But I guarantee it was a lot less expensive than going out to a company to build each one custom on their own or whatever.
I was thinking about the time it takes to print those.
Well, not just the time, but like the design and everything. The meticulous design for the size and all that stuff. And then they even had 3D printed out of their current dog, their current little pug, right? Is that a pug?
I don't think he's a pug.
Not a pug?
No, I think he's a Frenchie.
Oh, a Frenchie. That's right.
Yeah.
Frenchie. And so it was just it was so great. I was not expecting it. So it
was great.
Yeah.
And my favorite thing was not only the detail, but the colors.
Yeah.
Because they really pressed into bright colors and happy colors and like bright orange and bright magenta and teal. And like,
and it worked really well out there too.
It did. It was so happy and joyful. And I just loved it.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
So the Legos, they had their welcome table, which is normally, so Abigail Garden, you walk down this path that's kind of lined with lampposts and everything. It's really pretty. Walks by a stream. You can kind of look down over the ceremony area and the gazebo and this beautiful willow tree. It's just really pretty out there. Then you walk up, and right on the right is tucked back is the welcome table. And so the couple is always putting their own stuff on there or whatever, designing that. And so this one in particular, it was a small guest count, and so but they wanted each guest to create themselves as a Lego character, and then they had a spot for each person to put their Lego character in there.
Yeah.
And that was just so creative.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think that might be the second time. But what I loved about this one was they had like they just had so many options, so that you could definitely get like all of the different personalities in there too, not just make it look like them, but they had all these little accessories.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was great.
Yeah.
And the Legos were incorporated throughout the whole day, but good job, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a good job.
Yeah, I loved it. I think it felt like the perfect size, honestly, for guest count. Like this one wasn't quite as small as the next one. Like it was cute. It was like just right. I feel like because it had like a good amount of party people.
Party people.
Like sometimes the Michael wedding was great too. It's so cool how everybody knows. Everybody knows what they want, right? But it was like you can photograph literally every person within an hour, 30 minutes versus, a little bit bigger. There's a little bit more happening. Oh, and this wedding had so many like just cute little kids.
Yeah.
So many great things.
We're suckers for the cute little kids,
Yeah.
for sure.
Great team, great everything. It was great. Loved it.
Yeah. But that one was a memorable one just because of the effort that they put in.
Totally.
And then his suit was this beautiful blue color.
Mm-hmm.
And then she designed, or she, what did she like refurbish or redesign some Nikes or something like that she wore?
Yeah, she like
They're like rare set of Nikes
I think
or something like that.
she like bedazzled them
Yeah.
or something. Like it was insane. They were so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think bedazzled is an understatement for
the
work that she put into them, but because it's not like she just went and put little gems on it. Like she refurbished the shoes, and then she designed them. So she put she's just very detail oriented and very skilled.
Every word I have to describe it, like just amplify that times like 100 and make it better. But I just can't find the proper like wording.
And then the last thing to just like put it all over the top that I was not expecting, because there was something on there like he wanted to do a photo with his car or like an exit with his car or something like that.
Yeah, like we may do an exit with the car, maybe.
And we're like, those can go either way, because if it's cute, like the exit is cute with the people and everything, but if the car is like, I don't know, Ford Focus or something.
Sorry if you have a Focus. There's nothing wrong with it, but like
it's practical or whatever, but it's not. So we didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he pulls up in this like brand new Porsche.
Okay.
Just immaculate red interior. Just, oh my gosh. It was one of the most beautiful Porsches I've ever seen. And, just very, I mean, you wouldn't know this about them just talking to them, because like he's very humble, like more soft-spoken. She's very soft-spoken and reserved. You don't really know what she's thinking.
Sure.
But just the nicest people.
They're so sweet.
And super fun too. Like we just had a lot of fun throughout the day, and partiers too. They just had a great time partying with their people and dancing and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they posed on the front of this thing with sunglasses, just super cool.
Awesome.
And then their exit with all their people and driving off, and it was really cool. That was a very memorable one.
They were great.
Yeah.
Great day.
That was a good one. But yeah, that's
so we had these two smaller weddings there, and then the third wedding we did was complete opposite. It was ginormous.
Yeah.
And also so sweet. Like the third one we did was just video, which I was with you doing video, which is always fun for me, but also probably slightly more stressful for you. Sorry.
It's okay.
It's kind of, it's just not my normal wheelhouse, but I do my best. But it's so fun for me. But this wedding was a very large guest count, probably the most I've ever seen there at Abernathy.
Yeah.
And also quite the celebration, so that was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Very sweet couple.
Yeah, I liked this one because, like in their notes, because they always fill out a questionnaire and give us some notes and everything, just so we can learn about the couple beforehand and everything. It mentioned that the groom was a little camera shy.
Yes.
And so I always have the approach. I like the approach of kind of disappearing more and just capturing the day as it's happening and everything, and more hands-off approach and everything. So that gave me an excuse to kind of press into that more this time. And so, we still show up, introduce ourselves to the couple, and then I kind of talk to him about it. And I mentioned, I heard you might be a little camera shy. And he gets a little smirk and everything. He's like, I mean, I'll be okay.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, still, I want you to enjoy the day. I want to try to disappear. And so we're going to capture this more documentary style, just the day as it's happening and stuff like that and everything. And he seemed extremely relieved when I told him that.
Sure.
And so, and then she as well, when I mentioned that to her, she's like, oh, we love that and everything. So it was really fun to do that. But because there was so many people,
that was hard.
It was hard to get shots without people blocking stuff.
Yeah.
Most of the day I had to fight to find windows.
Yeah.
And to get in the right position.
Same.
And to set up, I had one tripod with a camera on it to capture the ceremony and then the reception. And it was really tough to find a spot where it wouldn't get bumped or blocked or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it was just kind of impossible, basically just set it up, point it in the right direction, and then hope for the best.
Yeah. I mean, just for clarification, you had the one tripod for the steady cam, and then you were getting other stuff, and I was getting other stuff too.
Yeah, we had our cameras, but yeah.
But still, for that, like, hold shot that holds for the whole thing. Yeah, it was, I had the same thing where I was constantly looking for windows, and then I would find one, and then the person that I'm, like, shooting over their shoulder would just step right in front, and then you have to pick up and move, and then they just move right. It was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And so finally at one point I was like, hey, guys, I'm right behind you, just so you know, like, I don't want you to trip on me or whatever. And then they'd be like, oh, but then, but you don't want to, like, interrupt the guest either, but it was definitely, in the ballroom, especially because there were so many people and the way it's laid out, there's not, like, a lot of, like you were saying, room to go in between tables or around tables. So
yeah, it was tough.
I think you did a great job, though.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
We'll see. Just kidding, Danielle and Justin. He's just kidding. Don't panic. No, it was a great day.
Looking back at the footage, there's a lot of really great stuff.
It was a great team. They had a lot of fun stuff. They had the White Lotus dancers. Man. They do, like, are they dragons? Is that what they are? What are they? I'm sorry if this is offensive. We don't know what the right word is.
I mean, they move around like dragons, but I thought I heard something about a lion.
Lion, yeah. Oh, that might be in their name too. Yeah. Very cool. Yeah. Like cultural dancing.
Yeah.
And then they had, like, a Labubu toss.
Oh yeah,
that was funny. And then a ramen bar late night thing. It's just cool to see them put their own spin on things. So. Yeah.
No, it was a huge celebration. Yeah. It was really fun to be there. And we got to work with one of our favorite people on earth.
Yep.
Zach.
Zach is awesome.
And he crushed it as always and everything.
Yeah, he had, like, a 3+ hour dance floor and just killed it.
Yeah.
Killed it.
Yep.
Yep.
But yeah, that was a new challenge, that one.
Yeah.
A welcome challenge. I always like the challenge of it and everything.
It was good. It was a good day.
Yeah.
All of the weddings were great. The small one with Teresa and Justin was great too. The other ones we did earlier, it's been a good year so far. There have been some weddings that have had some problem solving in real time. That will be a fun episode at some point. Mm-hmm. But it's been good.
Yeah.
It's been good. We're getting ready for another doubleheader.
Yep.
This triple, you're in one spot and I'm in one spot Saturday. Right. And then we're back together on Sunday.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. Looking forward to it. So yeah, that kind of catches us up.
Yeah. Whew. I mean, besides a few other engagement and senior sessions here and there.
Yeah, real estate stuff. Yeah. I mean, that's just my grunt work that I do throughout the week, so it's not super exciting.
I did go to Seattle yesterday, though. That was not normal for me.
That's not normal.
That was for a senior shoot for a dear family friend of ours, so that was an adventure in itself as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's been go, go, go.
It has.
And all good stuff, but already we're approaching the end of July.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it makes the time go by so fast. I feel like it was just the 4th of July, and now it's the end of July.
I feel like it was just May. Like, we just started wedding season, and here we are. Yeah. But yeah, it's been good, guys. It's been good.
It has been a whirlwind.
Mm-hmm. I am going to need to figure out, like, the older we get, I'm like, I need to tap into some energy source, because I'm definitely feeling... I don't know about you, like, the more, like, it goes, like, I'm like, oh, yeah, I do feel that a little bit more in my body, you know, like
Definitely feel it in my body.
yeah.
Yeah. My back is always pretty achy
Sure.
after long wedding days. But I feel like my energy level this year is doing pretty good.
That's good.
I don't know if I even mentioned this on here at all, but I've been putting in a lot of effort into my diet and everything. And so the outcome of that is I have lost quite a bit of weight since the beginning of the year. And so it always helps when I shed some pounds to go for those long days and everything.
Sure.
That definitely helps, but still hauling around that equipment and stuff for 10 hours a day it takes a toll on my back specifically. So
bodies.
yeah.
Just
So,
keep up. Keep up.
I need to do a better job of doing my stretches and kind of counteracting the bad posture that I have at the desk and that kind of stuff. And
Word.
you just got this cool little pillow.
I did.
I'm pointing at right now.
It's called Calixi. I don't know how you pronounce it. That's the brand, and they sent me an affiliate link when I ordered it. I was like, "Wow!"
We'll put it down in the description. Might as well. You guys check it out.
It's really it really helps. I think my favorite thing about it because it's like a really soft memory foam-ish kind of thing.
It's really soft.
And then it has this cycle that it goes through where it uses vibrations and different vibrations to kind of like loosen up your neck muscles and heat. And then it does this compression thing. So it's not like a massage. It's just like pushes your neck back like in the right position.
Yeah.
Holds it and then it releases.
Yeah.
And then it goes through the cycle again. And
it's really effective.
It is.
It's really effective. I was blown away how soft it was when I laid down on it the first time.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm excited. We just got it. So I'm excited to see like how using it every day, if that will help with some of this, like, you know, everybody who works at a desk knows. And then if you are doing the double whammy combo that we do of a horrible posture on shooting days and carrying all this gear and then coming home and sitting at a desk.
Yeah.
And, you know, even our kids are laying on it. Emma's like, this feels so nice.
Yeah.
Because she's got, you know, the posture of always looking down at a phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we all do, everybody in life. So anyways, I'm excited. But more things like that proactively, I think, need to be added into the routines. So
yeah, for sure.
Here we are.
Yeah, we have, I mean, we've had a couple things that we've had and used over the years, like that other neck thing that you have, which is more of a just you lay on it and hope that your body kind of releases a little bit on it. And then the wheel, I call it the wheel of death because I feel like when I lay on that thing, it's meant to kind of stretch out your spine and everything. And you kind of roll on it and everything. But man, that hurts. That hurts me. So this was very welcome.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, it's really good. But yeah, we'll put the description down below. Might as well. I mean, if you want to check it out, and it's not anything extra that you would do. You just click on it and then the affiliate link. You know how it works.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. But yes. So, okay.
Okay.
Shall we move into the topic?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a very solid recap.
Yes. So many times you've gone onto YouTube or social media or just media in general. And you are, you have all these different experiences of, wow, the visuals are, really good and everything, or the audio is really good. Something I have noticed is you can get away with a lot lower quality visuals and higher quality audio than you can in the reverse.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I think there's a lot to that. I think we are visual people, but I think the audio is what really brings you in to the intimacy of something that it just elevates the experience and everything. And I've noticed that more and more over the years, that if something has higher quality audio, even some sound design where you add sound effects, or there's good ambient audio, that kind of thing, it really makes you feel like you're there. Like it's just a different experience. And so because of that, I have over the years spent more or invested more in capturing good quality audio because just knowing that and everything. And so I wanted to talk about the importance of audio for, we can talk specifically for wedding films, just specifically what we do to ensure that we're capturing high quality audio on your day and why we do that. And then just in general and everything.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
So what do you do, babe?
So let me talk about the different moments throughout the day and then what I've done to make sure that I capture those properly. So one position or one vendor that you usually find pretty early on in your wedding planning process is a DJ. Somebody that's going to facilitate all your live audio needs throughout the day, play your music, be the MC, all that kind of stuff, provide microphones for the ceremony, for toasts at the reception, all that kind of stuff. And so knowing that, that's somebody that we work very closely with. As the videographers of the day and everything. And so usually I spend time getting to know them. If I don't know them already, which we know a lot of them now at this point in our career and everything, but if we haven't met them yet, I'll make it a point to go out and meet them pretty early on in the day when they have a second. I try to, make sure I'm not interrupting them because they got a lot of equipment to set up and everything, but try to establish a good, connection right up front, everything. And then I kind of assess and see like what equipment they have and stuff like that. And something that I've gotten to be able to pull, because I pull audio from their board. And that's a little recorder that I have that I bring with to each thing. So that ensures that I can pull direct audio from their board that's being either from the music they're playing or from you or your guests speaking into the microphones. Definitely at the ceremony when you're doing the vows, the officiant, all that kind of stuff. That's all spoken through microphones into the DJ's soundboard, and then I'm plugged into their soundboard and I'm recording that directly. So I'm getting a very high quality, clean audio from that.
Yeah, it's not even like what the people would hear in the speakers that come from the DJ, right? It's cleaner because it's like from the actual board.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's exactly. I'm not recording a microphone that's recording the speakers.
Yes.
I'm recording directly from the
like
source.
The source. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And so that gives me a really clean audio source to be able to use for your wedding films. And that's really important so that when I'm creating the film later on, then it's not clouded or it's not hidden under anything else. You're just getting a pure audio feed or whatever so that you can hear your vows, you can hear your people. And something that I've come to love just in knowing that the longer you have your wedding film, the more important that stuff is going to be to you to be able to go back and see your people, not only see your people, but hear your people. And that's just really precious. Those are precious memories. So that's like my number one, make sure that's set up and recording thing. Number two, and this is from experience and knowing that sometimes things happen, and so you have to be prepared all the way through and everything. So not only do I record from the board, but I also have multiple backups for audio and everything. We'll talk about the groom specifically. the groom often is wearing something that can conceal a microphone on their person or everything, or whatever. The jacket.
Yeah. There's more spots to hide a microphone
Yes.
on the groom.
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, I haven't even tried to do the miking of the bride thing. I just feel like it's intrusive. I don't think I'll ever be that person that that does that.
It's harder, like the styles that are more common for wedding dresses these days too. It's harder to hide, and like you can even see it if it's under, like on what do they call them, like the leg band things or whatever, that hide the pack. There's just nowhere to put it. So.
Yeah, and I would just, again, that's my hands-off approach, try to disappear thing, and that's what I even tell the grooms, because we've gotten these things where I can hide the whole thing, and so it essentially just disappears. And I've gotten multiple comments from many grooms that say, "Oh, I forgot it was there," kind of thing.
Happens,
and I said, that's great. That's the goal.
Yeah.
So much so that sometimes I will completely forget about it myself.
Yes. Yes.
In fact,
this has happened.
This has happened.
Oops.
Groom left with the mic still on the jacket and everything. Ended up having to get that back months later. Finally got it back, but so it does a really good job of hiding it and everything. But the point of that one is not only is it a backup, but it records the audio directly with being there, right next to the groom, and then for private moments between the bride and groom, for first looks, for private vows, that kind of stuff. Again, we want to be back away. We want to give them their space with the cameras. But
exactly.
But the audio is where you're there with them. Like we can be further back with our cameras because we can zoom in and everything with our lenses, so we can get closer from further back. But you can't do that with audio. The audio has to be right there with them as close as possible.
Yes.
And so that's why we put the pack on the groom and then hide the microphone with him, so that it's nice, as clean as can be, as close as can be, and so you can hear what they're saying to each other and everything. It's just it really elevates the whole experience. And I forgot I was gonna bring an example. I guess I can pipe in an example right here. So this is an example of a first look with the on-camera audio, and I'll play that right now.
Is it you this time?
Yes, it is.
I don't want to turn around.
It's me.
I don't believe it.
Does Ethan sound like this? It's so good. I love this movie. And you went with a tie clip. Okay. Thank you.
Very long.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna.
Yeah. Getting married.
And then this is an example of that same first look, but using the mic that is on the groom, and you'll be able to tell just a massive difference. Obviously, you can't see, but you can hear. You'll be able to hear the difference between these two examples. So here's that audio.
Is it you this time?
Yes, it is.
I don't want to turn around.
It's me.
I don't believe it.
Does Ethan sound like this?
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna kiss you.
I know, I was told.
Beautiful.
You look so good. I love your blue hair. And you went with a tie clip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks so good. I like it.
You
You like it?
Yeah.
It's very beautiful.
Thank you. Gotta inspect.
Very long.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna like.
Yeah. We're getting married.
I know.
Now you can tell immediately.
Wow.
Yeah, you can tell immediately, like, which one would you prefer? as the bride and groom, as the friends, the family that are going to watch this. Like it feels like I'm right there with them. Like
Totally.
I would much prefer that, and everything. And then not only just like a first look, but like the private vows and everything. And so, but it just elevates everything to have clean audio source, but to do it in a way where it's not intrusive. And so we try to do that to the best of our abilities. So the groom wears that mic all the way through the ceremony. And then I usually find them right after the ceremony, and then I pull that mic off of them, if I remember.
Yeah. There's a lot of moving parts. So
Yes.
sometimes that happens later.
Yeah.
But But it doesn't hurt if it's left on.
Right. So the next one would be the officiant specifically. I always put my own mic on the officiant, and I always tell them, this is just for video. The DJ's got you taken care of in the house, in the speakers and stuff like that, for everybody to be able to hear you. But I'll put my own mic on you for the video specifically, and that's purely a backup. Like if something happens, there's a dropout, because usually they'll have DJs will use like a wireless kind of a system with them, no cables, wireless. And so sometimes you have issues with dropout where the signal will drop out because of too many bodies in the room or cell phones or whatever. There's interference.
Well, we're usually outside, so it's like extra like distance between the receiver and all these crazy things. So definitely has a chance or an opportunity for that.
And so I will always put my own mic on the officiant, and that's usually just clipped onto the lapel or out, so not only does it pick up the officiant's audio, but in a rare chance that the couple is not using a microphone for their vows or whatever, obviously I have a mic on the groom, but it's just another source to pick up the audio from the bride and groom, since they're standing somewhat close to the officiant and everything. So that's another source that I have to make sure that I'm getting the cleanest audio possible to add to the wedding film and everything. And it's really important. I mean, it seems nerdy. It seems excessive, I guess, maybe to some people, but as soon as it's not there, you notice. Yeah. And so the whole point of going that extra step is that you don't notice. Like it just seems like that's how it should be, and everything. And so that's what we strive for. So we do that one, and then the last little backup that I usually do is if they're using a handheld mic that they're just holding in their hand, I have a little recorder that I put on a sleeve that I slide onto the handheld mic. And that's, again, just a backup source of audio to make sure that if the microphone drops out at any point because of interference, that mic is right there.
Which it happens. So
it does. I've had to use that before, that backup audio. And so, but all this to say, the audio is probably, in my opinion, more important than the visuals that we capture. I mean, it's probably 50-50, but if I were to choose between video and audio, depending on what it is, I would probably choose audio, because there's just something about hearing your people it's just so special and everything. And so, I mean,
it's very interesting.
Yeah.
So I thought it was interesting because you were saying it's 50-50 important, visual or audio, but you would even prefer to have audio over a visual.
Yeah.
And I think if I was thinking about a picture in its entirety, not a photo, but like a moment, I would prefer visual, but that's just because I'm wired that way.
Right.
But what I really want is both.
Yeah. Of course.
Like 100%.
Yes.
Want both. But the power of having the audio to the visual is
Yeah.
like unmatched.
Right. Right. That's what elevates the whole experience.
Exactly.
And makes it more intimate, makes you feel like you're there. It's more immersive
Yes,
rather than distant.
exactly.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was interesting, an interesting thing that you said. When
Yeah.
I made yeah.
Well, I mean, it's true. I think there's a lot of filmmakers out there who would agree or do agree, because I've watched many
Totally.
videos from filmmakers who
I don't
speak
disagree.
on this topic and everything.
Yeah.
And it's just without the audio, there's no power, there's no emotion, there's no immersiveness, there's no intimacy, and it's just different.
And it makes sense for a film, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
it closes the proximity between
Yeah.
you and the action. Like, you can watch a beautiful visual
Mm-hmm.
from a distance, and you can definitely feel something from watching it and everything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But as soon as you introduce audio into that scene, then all of a sudden you feel so many more emotions. You connect with it more
Yeah.
on so many levels and everything. So it's really, really powerful. And so that's why we emphasize it, because when it's not there, there's just something missing,
Yeah.
and it just doesn't have the same power.
I definitely agree with that. Like if you were to watch a first look or like just on its own, like when it's not just a little snippet in a film,
Mm-hmm.
but if there was no audio to it at all, you'd be like, and you're watching it in real time, especially, it'd be like a stranger almost, like from a very distance, like watching it happen.
Yeah.
Versus, like you said, if you could hear it at the same time, it pulls you right into the moment, like you're in it.
Yeah.
I agree completely. It's so important. And I do find even in creating the highlight films,
Yeah. Tell us about your experience.
like the audio is like completely the backbone for the whole film.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, the song is important, but the song is nowhere near as important as what they're verbally saying in the film. That's what creates the whole story.
Yeah.
And so it's like, especially if you don't have stuff of their voices or audio that's from their story, it just becomes so much more generic all of a sudden. It's not their story, it's a story, you know? And so I think that it's super important, and it really lays the foundation for crafting the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, because what do you work on first?
Audio.
Yeah. That's the first thing you do. You find music, and then you start laying down the important pieces of spoken audio throughout the day.
Yeah.
Whether it's vows or toasts, speaking about the couple, speaking about family, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You lay that down, and that, like you said, is the foundation of their story, their individual story, and what happened on that day and everything.
Yeah.
And then you start to introduce visuals to emphasize the audio.
Yeah, it's so important. And I do think that it's often overlooked or underappreciated.
Yeah.
And so it's good that you're talking about it.
Yeah. Well, again, it's one of those things that you don't really notice until it's not there.
Yeah.
Or until the quality's bad. Then you're like, oh. And then you just kind of disconnect from it.
Sure.
A
Your
little
brain
bit
is
more.
trying so hard to decipher what you're hearing
Yeah.
that it pulls you out.
Right. Yeah.
Which is like, it's hard because you want authentic stuff, but you also want, and sometimes people get nervous, like you said, if they know they're being recorded or having to perform, and you don't want that either.
No.
But if you're doing all the steps like you're doing to have good quality, they shouldn't even have to think about it. They should be able to just like let it go and the day go and record as it happens.
Yeah. That's why I try to, with the groom specifically, I try to do it as early as possible when he's
that's
ready.
a good idea.
And then just
Then he forgets.
let him forget about it.
Yeah.
And then it's just there. And then I don't have to bother him. And then I just find him later after all the important things have happened.
Yeah.
And that's usually when he comments, "Oh gosh, I forgot I even had this on me." I'm like,
I love how like all of them are like, "Oh man, I said some stuff."
Yeah, it's
and,
true.
Like,
Yeah.
you never listen to all that stuff.
No,
Like,
I never listen to any of it because all I do is I lay down the audio track and
Yeah.
then I sync the video clips that I want, and then it lays over the audio, it syncs up, and then I cut off all the other stuff. So
Yeah.
I never listen to the rest of the audio.
I don't either. Like when I'm looking for the moments of the day that I know I need audio to, I'm just searching for that.
Right.
You can find it very easily.
Yeah.
And all of the in-betweens are just tossed out.
So to any of our couples, grooms specifically, if you've ever said something to me on that audio or whatever, I'm sorry, but I probably have never heard any
You
of
never
it.
heard
Yeah.
it. No, never, ever.
So, and the apologies are not necessary. I appreciate it, but it's just not necessary.
Yeah. Like we may be sitting on a bunch of blackmail that we never knew we had.
Oh, 100%.
But we will never know what we have. So
100%. Yeah.
there was one, it was a dad-daughter first look that I did hear what the dad was saying because it was during the first look. Otherwise, I wouldn't have heard it. And it was hilarious. And he was like, because I don't think he was expecting to be mic'd, you know. Most people aren't. But he was just like, they got this on me in case I say something profound. And he was just...
He's just repeating what I said to him when I put the mic on.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Or what you said? Oh, it was so funny because I could tell like he's not somebody who wanted to be in the spotlight anyway. So he was like super nervous.
Yeah.
And then he just kept going on. And of course, now I can't think of what he said that made me laugh so hard. But he was like, how long we got to do this? They still got their cameras on us. How many more minutes do we have to do this? I'm ready to be done. And it was like... It was so funny. It made me laugh so hard.
See, that's fun. I like that stuff. Like,
I did too.
Yeah.
But yeah, people don't need to worry about all
No.
of the in-betweens and the...
And you know what else I do that for is now thinking about it now is because sometimes couples will come back and they'll be like, hey, could we get the whole first look?
Mm-hmm.
Or could we get the whole this or that or whatever? And I can say... Yeah, and I have the audio for that whole thing. And so I literally just cut it, and they have the audio from the whole interaction. And that's another great memory that they have, something special that they get to have. And they get to hear it. You know, they get to hear what's going on, what's being said, opposed to just being able to look at it from a distance or whatever. It changes the whole thing. So it's really, I don't know, it's close to my heart. It's something that I put a lot of effort into. It's something that I stress about on the day to make sure that it's done and it's done right and everything. But the efforts are worth it 100% every time.
Big payoff.
Yeah, big payoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
do a great job with that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously I pride myself in high quality audio because we invested in this stuff for our podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, 100% we could just do a podcast with our phones.
Totally.
Or whatever. But I don't know. There's just, maybe it's my background as a musician.
I think so.
And stuff like that. But I just, there's something satisfying about the higher quality audio. And I just enjoy it. So
This podcast is not sponsored by Roadcast.
I didn't even mention Roadcaster.
Yeah. It should be.
But that's what we're using. If you're curious and you're interested, this is the Rodecaster Pro 2. And we are using the Rode Pod mics
there you go.
as our microphones. And it is a great platform if you're looking to start your own podcast.
Truly. But we are not quite affiliates yet, so maybe someday.
Yeah.
Although we do have the affiliate link for the neck pillow.
We do. It'll be down in the description. Go ahead and check it out. Give
Oh
your
my
neck a
gosh.
rest. Get your life back. Get your posture back.
Get rid of your neck hump.
Oh gosh, we're getting loopy. Oh man.
Yes. Well, I appreciate all the work you put into the audio for sure.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really fun. I mean, I don't know. I feel like a nerd when I talk about it, but
Yeah, you could do a whole Nerd Day podcast on your audio gear.
yeah,
I'm grateful you didn't go into the nerdy part of it, like the details of what they're called and all that stuff
Yeah.
on this, because
yeah, I knew
that's a
not what
lot.
it was.
No,
Yeah.
but I think that just explaining what
You don't think they want to know about 32-bit float audio? So
No.
that whatever.
You lost me. You lost me. But I do think that all of your explanations on how and what is so helpful. And I do agree that the best case scenario is having high quality audio to elevate your visuals.
Yes.
And while you could have each thing separately and it'd still be impactful, it just is not intimate and taking you into the moment like having them together for sure.
Yes. Exactly. Well said. Good job.
Wow. My coffee cup is empty and I'm still not awake. So
Yep. All right.
it must be time to get the second cup.
It must be time. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us on
Yeah.
this episode of the RLD podcast.
See you next year.
See. Bye.